Hello! So today I was thinking about showing you the process of me painting this painting of my sister's cat that she's been asking me to do for a little while. I thought this time it'd be cool to film the process and kind of show you guys how I paint my stuff. Yeah, I've never filmed a painting video before or tried to document any of my art like this, so it will be interesting for both of us. Without further ado, I guess we should get started. The first thing that I did is a prep painting. It's like a little scaled down version of the actual one because oil paint is expensive and I don't want to start painting on the canvas with expensive colors that end up not being what I need for the finished painting. It was my first time painting on this paper. It's actually watercolor paper and I should have primed it because it was very hard to get the paint to stay on the paper than what it is when I paint with a canvas. So next time if I try this, I'm gonna prep the paper with some gesso and hopefully that will help the oil paint stick on there a bit better next time. But yeah, so I was able to pick out the colors I needed for the background. That's just, I used a green, a blue, and a yellow and white in some spots. And yeah, that was the background. And then the next clip you'll see is me painting the background. The first clip here is actually, it was taken at the beginning of January and then I took a couple weeks off the painting, kind of stuck in an art block or a funk, didn't feel like painting it, so I later moved on and you'll see it's quite a drastic, the detail in the background is quite a drastic difference when we jump to painting the actual cat. And the cat's name, by the way, her name's Alice. It's my sister's cat, if you didn't get that from the title of the video, but yeah, she's a very sweet cat. So after you see that short clip of me painting part of the background, I did end up shutting the camera off to continue painting on it because you couldn't really see it that well, and you know, I didn't think it was that interesting of a process. You'll most likely want to see the actual cat being painted rather than the background. So I jumped on to back to the mini painting, and we tested out colors for the cat. And again, it's going to look really weird because I couldn't get the paint to stick. So yeah. So I showed you part of the process on this little painting, and then I ended up finishing the rest of the sketch off the camera. And I'll try and show you a picture of what that turned out like before we jump into painting the actual cat. So when we were painting the actual cat, I started off with her eyes. Just because I thought that was a good place to start. It's kind of exciting, and yeah, so I painted those, and then I did the rest of her face off camera because that's the most important part kind of the cat. You need to be able to recognize her. So I made sure to do that off camera and make it look really good, and then I tried filming when we get to her body, like her leg and then her tail. I showed that filming, and then part of the rest of her body is when I block in the colors, and you'll see that. And then I finished it off camera again because I'm not used to filming and I didn't know how much space I had on my SD card to show the whole process, because it does take a long time. I started the painting at the beginning of January, doing the background, then took 2 weeks off, had some other stuff to work on. And then I spent a few days back into it. It took maybe half a week to finish the background and then the cat and everything. And yeah. So yesterday I finished the entire painting. I finally put in the last details, which was her whiskers. So yeah, I'll show you that painting. Yeah, so I'll show you that painting with the finished whiskers. I'll have to wait a couple months until I can varnish it and then actually give it to my sister, but I think it turned out nice. I'm pretty excited about it. This isn't my first time painting a cat. The first one I did is actually a test. My friend and I did, kind of as a joke, we did a photo shoot with his cat a few years ago, and this is that painting for that. So this was kind of the test to see if I could paint my sister's cat. And I think this turned out nice. Again, it was just kind of an experiment. But yeah, so I tested out on here, built up the confidence to try and paint my sister's cat, and this is how it turned out. So I hope you guys like it. But yeah, this is the finished painting. I'll show you clips of it up close so you can see the actual details in it. This isn't the best angle. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. After showing you this, I'll probably put up some pictures of our cat. Just a small fraction of the ones we've collected over the years, but yeah, that's mainly for my sister, so maybe I'll try filming some more paintings or art that I've worked on, some projects, but we'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching.